elite athletes, NFL players, college football players at the Division I level, you name it, most of them train about 4 days a week. In fact, as an Exos trainer, I know their programs are based on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as a regen or a recovery day, Thursday, Friday split, then weekends off. These are elite athletes. Not only are they probably genetically blessed, not only do they probably have more recovery ability than you and me, but these guys are great at what they do, and they actually probably get paid. And yet they find a point of diminishing returns if they go over 4 days a week. So fast forward to the average gym rat. Now, I'll say the main thing holding people back from gains is consistency. A lot of kids go to the gym. In 1 to 2 years, they didn't make all the gains that they magically wanted, or something comes up, they get a girlfriend, they do whatever, and they fall out of the gym. It's generally not because they went 4 days instead of 6 days, or 5 days instead of 4 days. The reason people stop making gains is because they stop going. Law of diminishing returns. Basically, the harder you go, the more you go doesn't necessarily mean the better results you get. From a bodybuilding or a training standpoint, that means that if you go to a gym more, in theory, the more you train, the more results you get. You should be able to go to the gym 4 to 5 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get more gains than someone who went to the gym 4 to 5 days a week for about an hour a training session. You look at Olympia greats, Ronnie Coleman, who was an animal, trained 6 days a week. Dorian Yates, however, 4 days a week. Dexter Jackson, in the beginning of his career, 3 days a week. More than one way is to get it done. However, you also look at the toll it took on Ronnie Coleman's body. I mean, he's the greatest of all time. But as a good friend of mine, I know he can't walk without help. And his hips are gone. Look at one of the greatest powerlifters of all time, Ed Cohn, and that's a load issue, but he has bad hips. So you got to look at things and saying, what's the best balance? Now, you might be in college, right? You might have some extra time. You might have, I don't know, between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. every day, just done. Just nothing to do. So what do? You go to the gym. What I like people to do is establish a point where they can carry this lifestyle with them for life. Now, I assure you, being that the average American watches about 3 hours of TV a day, every single one of us, whether it's installing a home gym or doing something active, everybody watching this and everybody who's ever watched this damn channel can find 45 minutes to an hour in the day to do exercise or physical activity. Now, the reason I'm doing this vlog today, today's Wednesday. And for 35 years of my life, I trained 5-6 days a week. I got some great results. Hell, I obtained a bodybuilding pro card. But I have found that with 4 days a week, I have more time. And my gains are just as good, if not better. I'm also 36 as opposed to 24, which means that my recovery is not quite where it was when I was 24 years old. You age and shit happens. It is what it is. What I found on these off days, not only does it give you the vigor to enjoy the gym more the day you go back. On Thursday, you're like, okay, I really want to go to the gym. But also, by the time you get dressed, drive, get to the gym, you're looking at over 2 hours. 2 hours of your time that can be spent towards doing other things. It can be spent towards working. Hell, it can be spent doing another physical activity. No one said you have to stay out of being active. Go on a bike ride with your kids. Right now, I'm going to do some cardio and do an Instagram live session so I can talk to my peeps. Y'all, Instagram live, if y'all ain't watching it, I do it all the time. My Instagram is /Marc Lobliner. Subscribe to that thing now. Follow me. So, what we're looking at today is how to best utilize your time. And what we always preach at Exos is minimum effective dose. I want to get as much work in as possible, but I don't want to go over that point where I can recover for the next session. I know that the way I'm doing it now, I can recover for the next session. But if you're training 6 days a week, are you really allowing your body, if you're training intense with weights, to recover? From a business standpoint, vacations, hell, that's your body's way of recovering. Sometimes it's good to unwind at night, read a good book, watch a good show. Just let your body relax, let your mind relax. Put down the iPhone, put down the work email. Well, that's not an issue for a lot of you, but for those of you workaholics, it might help. So today we're looking at an overall balance, and of course, we're looking at diminishing returns.
So today is Wednesday, which means it's our off day from the gym, and I use that day to play catch up on a lot of stuff. So today my days look like this. I woke up, I made waffles for the kids, breakfast for Mark and I, took a quick shower, spent about 45 minutes, went and got my nails done, and then I came home and I've been catching up on work and house related stuff. So what that means is like we need a fence for the backyard, so I have to coordinate with 3 different neighbors, or I should say 2 neighbors, a builder that's building behind us, the HOA association, city requirements, and all that, to try to figure out how to get our yard fence, then set appointments. That sounds simple, get a fence. No, there's all these steps involved. So I've been working on that. I need to have an electrician out because we have various electrical issues going on. Mark wants to get that infrared sauna for the basement, so I have to check and see if our outlet down there needs upgraded, which it most likely does. I have to figure out if it's gonna fit in his office. I mean, all of these little projects seem so simple when you first look at them, but there's all these steps involved to get them done. So I'm trying to get all that stuff accomplished. I've got this big spring cleaning bug. As you knew, we clean Mark's office. My office is an absolute disaster. The kids share it as an art room, so half of it's my office, half of it is their craft area. It's constantly a disaster, so hopefully one of these days this will be redone. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, so it's our day to catch up, to get tasks done that have been overflowing, and I just wanted to give you a few pointers about how to manage tasks and stay organized. So for me, 3 kids, crazy busy husband, I work, manage all the house stuff. One thing is list making. I am a big list maker. I make lists everywhere. Mark gives me shit for it all the time. Cammie is a big list maker. So let's just say like your grocery store list. Oh, I think I need something from the grocery store. On my cell phone in my notes tab, I keep an ongoing list. So if I'm sitting upstairs playing with the kids and I think, we're out of ketchup from Trader Joe's, I started Trader Joe's list. Then in my Trader Joe's list, I organize my list by the order it is in the store. So when I go to the store, I can just walk through the store and go through my list in order and not have to backtrack, maximizing my time. The other thing I make lists for is house to-dos, work to-dos. I mean, I'm crazy with list making. Post-its. I stick Post-its all over my computer, things I have to do. That's helpful as well. And then the calendar. So with 3 kids, husband, and myself, I keep 3 different kinds of calendars. I know that might sound inefficient, but I keep a whiteboard in the mudroom, and I can go show you that. There's 2 months. It's color-coded by person. I also keep a good old school paper planner, because sometimes just seeing it like that is a little bit more, I'm just able to like absorb it more when Mark's planning trips to look at it like that. So I keep the monthly calendar. I have it by days. I have to-do lists in here. And then of course our iPhone shared calendar where I can send stuff to Mark and we can see what we're doing. So those are just a few tips on how to like maximize your time. So like Wednesday's a big day to get stuff caught up and accomplished. And if I've made those lists over the last few days, I won't forget that I have something to do. And the calendar, keeping that organized is a big thing to help maximize my time. So yep, Wednesday, it's catch-up day. It's also spring break. The kids are like trying to keep themselves busy, but Mark and I are hoping to cut out a little early and take them back over to that indoor arcade place called Main Event. Spend a little time with them, maybe grab some dinner out since we're out. But yeah, just another good tips, another few tips on how to maximize your time. We talked about maximizing money, now it's maximizing time. Hope that helps you out. Have a great day. Break. Mommy and Daddy are catching up in work. So we've got these couch potatoes out here. They played outside for a little bit, but it's kind of cold. Thomas, couch potato number 1. Preston on his iPad. Cammy on her phone. Rocky taking a nap. So what I was going to show you. This house is a mess. See, the story of our life. There's always dishes. Those are clean at least. But here is that calendar I was telling you about. So it's just a 2-month calendar that shows everybody's events, color-coded by person. And here's like our little organizing area. I use this for kids' paperwork, birthday party invites, car recalls, artwork, field trips, you name it. Just a little place to stay organized. Problem is I keep sticking stuff in there and I need to clean it out. Well, it's not organized right now. Here's another little area of our house that I had built when we moved in. This is our mud room. So each kid has a cubby. They're supposed to keep it organized. You see how that has worked out. They keep their winter gear up there, jackets, backpacks, all that. Mark and I have a cubby over here too. So yeah, it's just little things like that that help you stay organized and maximize your time.
So what you guys need to look at moving forward, okay, people will gravitate towards excellence. People will gravitate towards people who do the right thing. You need to control your attitude and you need to stop talking trash. Seriously. It will affect you guys later in life. And if you don't nip that in the bud now, in your preteens, it's going to be a rough 4 years of high school. Are we understood? All right. The thing about recovery days is I also rock out some tanning and potentially some infrared sauna. So I'm just getting my tan on right now. Gotta love tanning. Vitamin D. It's cloudy as shit outside. You can probably see out the window right up there. Cloudy, dreary. Vitamin D output is everything. So there's more for vitamin D output than color. You just can't equal those tanning shreds. Like, come on, right?
Ooh, so Cammy and I are in the infrared sauna right now. It's about 138 degrees in here. And we've been in here, what, almost our... 20 minutes. Yeah, a little over 20 minutes. I am sweating. This is no joke. We'll see how I feel after this. It is drying my contacts a little bit. I think next time I do it, I need to take them out. But it's warm in here. I'm red. I'm hoping it gives me some good recovery because Cammy and I are both sore from leg day yesterday. So we are checking it out, and then we're going to go home and measure our space in Mark's office to see if we can fit one of these because Costco has one on sale. All right.
Makes perfect. Nice. Dan Preston, what song is this?
Lose Yourself.
By Eminem?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Preston is not formally trained in the drums. Yeah! Chicks dig drummers, bro. Have you had? Zero.
One because of that one. You guys didn't barely teach me. I picked it up. All the.
So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US any day of the week, free shipping anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.